What are some of the key things that you're looking at for a BDR, how you're measuring their utilization?
So we start our first pencil on the sales floor at the same price that Roadster's in, just in case we've got a customer that just showed up and we haven't connected the dots that they've already been in the tool and been in the express store. So we want to be very transparent. We want everything to look like it matches up or equals up. That is exactly what the BDC, the BDRs thought, hey, we don't need managers anymore because the pricing's already in here. But we really pay a lot of attention to PMA deals. So we want to capture as many deals in our PMA as we can, obviously because of service business and just a closely held relationship within the community of our PMA. So when a web lead comes in, our fear is that the price that we have in Roadster may be too high if a PMA customer is really shopping abroad.
Right.
But we don't want to give up that gross opportunity initially, so we flag that as a PMA deal, and we immediately notify a sales manager that we've got a web lead on a PMA customer. And that sales manager will review that lead to look at the margin in it and determine if we need to get a little more aggressive. So what we do in our workflow and our templates, if it's a PMA customer, we let them know day one, day two, that if we haven't received engagement, that you're in our PMA, you've been identified as a primary market area customer, therefore you may qualify for additional incentives.
Right.
So that creates the mindset that this customer needs to maintain engagement with us. And we just work those deals a little tighter, and we get a little more anxious to close those quicker because we just don't want to lose PMA deals through a web lead.
Makes sense. I know transparency is obviously something you touched on there, and we've got a new tool that they've just kind of added. It's in beta. So we did have Digital Airstrike doing the email pricing responses initially. Now that Roadster has a tool that has been implemented, we met yesterday. I know the metrics there are great. So that's something that we'll look at to roll out across the board. It's going to be less expensive, and you're going to have the same pricing. So I guess that I know that's got to help. So they're not already having to overcome an objection. Well, this sent me this price and this sent me that price. It's all, you know.
Yeah, the pricing model, the pricing tool within Roadster is very easy and very seamless. When we had Digital Airstrike picking up our customers after hours so that they could get a price quick, they didn't always marry up. So now that that tool is available, it makes that piece a lot easier. And to your point, it's less expensive, so we're saving a little money, and we're kind of keeping things on the same platform. So we're pretty excited about that. The key thing is the ability to keep the same message in front of the customer so that pricing doesn't bounce around or
Right.
get customers confused. And you'd be amazed how many customers come in and talk on the showroom about how easy it was to get pricing
Sure.
through the express store. And I think that just reiterates the point.
Absolutely.